Hey everyone. Okay, happy Sunday. Happy May 2nd. Okay, so if you're following along, jump in. Just to recap, yesterday we talked about your current identity with your weight, right? Like, really explore what are the thoughts you're thinking about yourself, about your body, about food. Um, right? And so what are some of those ideas, right? Currently. Okay? I went in the last video, we talked about that. Today I want you to imagine your future self. Okay? Let's talk about your dreams, about ending the struggle with weight for good. Okay? Like I said, this is about permanent solution. This is not a temporary fix. So I want you to imagine who you want to become as someone who no longer overeats or thinks about their weight, right? I want you to start opening yourself to the possibility that that's the truth. You never have to struggle with your weight loss again. You never have to have those arguments in your brain. I shouldn't eat this, I should eat that, right? So imagining who you want to become as someone who no longer struggles with weight, even thinks about their weight or overeating, right? So who do you think you'll become? Right? Imagine again, get that journal out. Talked about having a notebook or someplace where you're going to keep all your notes this month because you're going to follow your journey along the way. So, who do you think you'll become? What's the specific result you want? Um, let's see. We're going to get into why a little bit later, but as just today, I want you to again imagine your future. Like, what do you want to weigh? What size do you want to wear? How do you want to think and feel about food? Do you want to be someone who could take it or leave it and just fuels her body with food that her body needs? Do you want to be someone who still drinks wine and has pizza occasionally? Um, Someone who doesn't crave or really just over desire certain foods, right? Who do you want to be? And it's all like we can talk about that. So, how do you want to think and feel about food? How do you want to think and feel about your body? Okay. What are the feelings that you want to have about your body, right? Think about like how you're going to look, what clothes are you going to wear? How are you going to feel when you're not thinking about your weight anymore? When you're this person in the future? Um, how we can get into even like what's going to be different about your house, like what's going to be different about your kitchen, right? You can dream about your kitchen. Maybe it's you've got this beautiful refrigerator. Don't you just love a really cleaned out, organized refrigerator? Even like putting your eggs in like a pretty bowl in your refrigerator. Like I just love when I present my food in such a way that it's just so pleasing to my eye and I just don't have crap shoved in the refrigerator. It makes my experience of eating so different. Um, right? So you could become someone who really learns to enjoy what she's eating, or maybe you're just someone who just wants to like not even think about it and eat the same things all the time, right? So just open your mind to who do you want to be in the future and really let yourself explore. Like get into some specifics, like what size, what weight, what number you want to see on the scale. And I wasn't going to do this today, but I think let's just go ahead and jump in and say, what is your why? Okay, get into your why. Why do you want to become this person? Why do you want to lose weight? Because this is also going to be very important, right? You're going to need to go back to that reason why you want it to be something epic, right? And to you, epic might be I want to wear a size X jean, right? That might be so compelling for you. And for someone else, it might be, I want to be so healthy because I think, I want to eat better and I want to think about my health rather than overeating. That might be really compelling. You get to decide what is an epic reason for you. Like there's no judgment. I would question it though. If your big why is because I want to look really cute in my jeans, why? How do you think you'll feel if you're looking cute in your jeans? Who are you looking cute for? Um, like what are those reasons? So when you're trying to figure out what is your why, ask yourself the question like 5 times. Like, I want to look cute in my jeans. Why? Because I used to wear X size and I think I looked really cute. Why? Why did you think you looked cute? Right? And so just digging deep into the reasons without judgment, just like yesterday. No judgment on your thoughts, no judgment on where you are. You want to make sure your reason is going to be compelling enough. Um, are you willing to give up food as you know it to have freedom from overeating and being overweight? So, we're going to talk about restriction and deprivation and how those are the like anti overeating or anti not overeating feelings to have. So we'll get into that. We'll get much more into that as we move along. Um, so yeah, so that's your assignment for today. Dive into who do you want your future self to be? How are you going to be thinking and feeling after you've lost the weight? Why is it so important to lose the weight? Okay, so that's your assignment for today. And I know I'm coming in here like later in the afternoon, so you can just jump in as we go along. But I really suggest take a few minutes to do this. And usually for my one-on-one clients, before we even start, I say take 3 days, at least 3 days, 15, 20 minutes a day. And I want you to just imagine the possibilities of your future self. So before we even start working together, we always create a future self. Okay, so um, we're focused on weight loss right here, so definitely that. And you can even add in some of the other things maybe you'll be adding into your life. When you take away food, it's, overeating, we'll say, it doesn't mean your life's going to be empty. What are you going to fill that with? Right? When you stop obsessing about food and you stop overeating, what are you going to fill back into your life? Maybe you're like, in my future, I see myself doing a lot more. I see a lot of kayaking, and I love kayaking so much. It could be like building a business. It could, like, you could start to imagine, like, if I wasn't constantly obsessed about my weight and how I looked and feeling uncomfortable and self-conscious, um, what would you be doing? Right? So think about that for your future self. So that's what I have for you today, you guys. Thanks so much. Get the weekend casual going. So I will be back in here tomorrow with the next step for all of us. All right? I will see you. Bye-bye. Oh, and be sure to invite your friends, too, to come on in. Okay, bye-bye.